What's up, YouTube? You know how this works, right? Playing video games. We're back with Hogwarts Legacy, and we're right where we left off. Getting ready to start flying lessons. Guess we have to wait right here. I can speak to none of them.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and looping.
Well, these should all be first years, right?
Or in fact tolerated in
Except
this
for me.
class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up! Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
I hate
One leg over,
mouse
so
controls
there's a
like
leg
that.
on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
I don't know how to do that, but okay.
Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
Okay. We got
This is
3D
brilliant.
traffic going now. That's
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
all right. Let's see. What do we get?
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
I don't know what button that is. That I mean, it's an up arrow, which is on the other side of the keyboard, which does nothing. Okay, it's not
What a
tab,
view.
or not tab, caps lock.
Nice day for a flight.
Tab does nothing. I don't know what it's wanting me to do. I'm just trying to figure out. Not being able to control up and down with the mouse is stupid. Having buttons for ascend and descend is for ascending and descending straight
The old
while
boathouse.
sitting still.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Like, I don't know where the quest area is. I'm just trying to, actually move around. Oh, okay. Alright, well. I was excited for this, but the controls are absolutely horrible.
Made it.
Whoa. Our aquatic resident likes to make an...
Nah, dude, I'm gonna see if I can't change the controls on that. Okay, did I miss it? On foot. Mounts. Okay. Fly up. I can't make... What? Nope. Alright, well, never mind. Like, my mouse does left and right, why can't it do up and down? Like, why? What idiot decided to change the way this works? Like, flying has existed in video games forever. Don't go doing stupid stuff with
This is
it.
rather fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Alrighty, Mark. Too bad. So sad.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up.
There's
I mean, look
a
at
meter
it.
for flying
And
fast.
the owlery. That's a
Alright,
bit of solid
well.
architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like we're ready to dismiss class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
B to do that? Okay. Whatever. Whatever.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
I think I used good judgment there.
That was some rather good flying.
Learning to fly, practicing to fly. It might be useful. I don't know how important it is in this game.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to
I
admit,
know the controls
those
are
fees were worth
horrible.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
You can now buy broom.
As far as I can see, the only thing...
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Gryffindor should serve as a deterrent against future escapades.
Nope.
Now, Professor
not at all.
Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I have questions. Okay, look, I can't talk to you.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Away from prying eyes and distractions. That's gonna be... It's gonna be a game crash. Okay. Well, it's got an autosave feature. We'll see if that auto-saved appropriately. And then, as I was saying before the crash, that sounds like the room of requirement. So we will do that first to get that unlocked. Okay. What time is it? 2 minutes ago is how old the save is.
Distractions.
I go inside now. Is it gonna crash this time? No. I'm going to lose all of the frames though, and then get most of them back.
Transfiguration, but now it seems
Okay. Well then, let's see. Quests. Sebastian needs requirements. Okay. Where to go? I'm the purple. We're gonna go. We'll go to that, I guess.
I think he was hungry.
More like he doesn't like you.
Balthazar loves me. I'm his best friend.
I would think a Puffskeen's best friend would be another Puffskeen.
But I've had him since he was tiny. He doesn't know anyone else. I'm his friend. As I said,
I don't know what puff schemes are. I think we saw them. Something. In the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio. Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Okay. Does not look at all like it does in the movies.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Okay. What do we got? We got space, click, space, and F, click. I'm gonna mess that up.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Press the button. Okay. Hate that we only have 4 spell slots.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Can't
Where
reappear.
in Merlin's name is that elf?
Like, seriously, where do they go?
Is that goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Dear,
Yes, Professor.
can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio.
That's the thing. Right, and that could very easily be walked up, but sure.
As it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Reparo.
Can't fix it. Alright. Okay.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that?
It was what?
Was
There's
that a
key.
golden stitch?
Oh, that's not a...
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Can't fly around. Oh, doing this, right. Why is it this one? Okay.
Accio. Revelio.
What's the purpose of going in here? Can't do anything with any of these.
Accio.
Oh, okay, well.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Unidentified gear. Never heard of it before.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing
Oh,
that need to be
unidentified gear.
identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
That is technically a lie.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will.
We'll see.
I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Creating and conjuring are definitely very different. Conjure means to bring something from somewhere else. Create means to create it. You know, generally from something else or from nothing.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object.
Spellcraft is the craft of doing spells.
Some for a potion station
So the
and
fact that it's
potting
called
table
spellcraft
from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
for this specific thing is
Where can I find the resources I need?
While
terrible.
resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used. To study magical plants and brew potions in class.
I have to assign different spells. Okay. Just a conjuration spell. Okay, what does she want? Which one do I want? Good enough. I don't need to right now.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will
You
be
didn't
sure to speak with
properly
Deke if I
answer
need
that
anything.
question.
Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Okay. Yeah, this is it. This is the entire collection of potions in this game. Kind of terrible. Might as well make it right.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds.
I have a little bit of...
Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Right. And how many did it want me to get? It won't tell me.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Okay, I thought you were gonna teach me a spell, but oh, it actually wants me to decorate 5 of each. What is it for? Wall hangings. Mirror, mirror. Not doing mirrors. They're all pictures of people. How about rugs? Scientific rug. Why is this a scientific rug? I don't know. Oh, those counts. Okay, wall decorations. There's utility. Might be able to make our own clothes that are better than what we can find. Okay. It wants me to make 5 wall decorations, and the only wall thing I can do are paintings and mirrors.
Good work. Shall we move on?
A really bad mirror.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Okay, why is change color different than in a different spot than all the others? Can't even sit in the chair. I'm targeting the chair. Just the size.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
I like that one the best. Floor.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Yeah. Well then. How long has it been? Do I have... So I can grow the Dittany. Can I grow the Horklump things? I think they're just a type of mushroom. Okay. Medium. Large. Okay. Well. I think we're done with this now then. This is in Hogsmeade, right? So we'll go to Hogsmeade. See what
What are you up to now?
I don't know what I'm up to yet. Gotta do do I want to talk to him and start his quest first? I think I don't. Let's find the pick out the brooms. They're probably gonna cost way more than I have. So we can take a look.
New face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
We'll have a look. How expensive are these? 2,000. 600. What's the difference? Mouse broom. Ability.
That item is
Or
of the highest
speed.
quality. That item is of the highest quality. Nice doing business with you.
Each have 3 trait slots. So I want to keep them for now. Okay.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Okay.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Yes.
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers maneuver the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I'm maybe too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure...
Revelio. Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Large sorcerer hat? Is that different than the hat I've got on now? Is that how this episode ends, with me getting a bigger, better hat? It's bigger. I don't know. That's better. Stats are definitely better. I don't know if... Sleek? I don't know that that would be considered sleek, but... I will continue with the one I was wearing. Let's see. 21. Alright, that is gonna be how this, well, this can go a few minutes long. I'm gonna go visit the clothing place. That's just hairstyles. Yeah, let's set with one.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Okay. There's new stuff in here. There's new expensive stuff in here. $33 offense, 26 offense, 27 offense. Defense. I need more defense. Offense, defense. Nine 30. Okay, let's get
You won't be disappointed.
you.
That's a glad rags promise.
Okay, for now, let's go with those.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Nope. I'm picking out weird stuff. Back or the front? Doesn't matter for now. What else did I get? Okay, 12, 26. Okay, so we can sell the legendary shirt. I want it to keep looking like that. Yeah.
Stop by whenever you're about.
Go ahead and sell these. Offense, offense, offense. These are all offense. And I don't know what to compare them to.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
We only gained 3 stats there, which kind of sucks. But
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
I just need glasses and I'm not gonna worry about it. And he doesn't have them, so
I suspect you have a sharp eye for
but we
fashion.
improved our
Be sure
stats
to
a little
stop by
bit.
whenever you're about.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be how this one ends. We can talk to the other guy, potion guy, for his quest next time. Made it here to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.